What is going on, YouTube? It's John from Emphatic coming to you with the latest Emphatic War Recap. Finally bringing you the OneHive Emphatic Elite CCL match, 107 to 105. You see OneHive took the win, and OneHive had a pretty rough go at our 10s. We had a great war with our 10s ourselves. They had a great war with their 11s. We had a 6-pack out of Sebastian, and we're going to start watching that right now. And I think they were both two different types of attacks, too, if I'm not mistaken. But here you go see he's just going to bring this in with a bowler smash. This one got like a 97% the first try on it, so it just made sense to keep trying this. It was just the very first attack, they blew the queen ability right at the gate there with the outside king, so he did something different. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but poisoned the queen. We did not poison the CC on this because we didn't really find a purpose to do so, but it starts that other flank early, gets a P.E.K.K.A down. Everything's tanked, so the P.E.K.K.A's not taking damage, which I think mine melted when I hit this base. I don't remember anymore. But we get that jump spell down, bunch of bowlers in there. P.E.K.K.A, I think, just goes and gets eaten by the Inferno. But everybody's able to keep pushing through. So Warden still got his ability. And I don't know what he's planning on. There it goes. But it does not look like he got all the bowlers. Bowlers stayed just out of range out of the second giant bomb in that chamber, which helped out a lot. But there we go. They keep pushing on through. And this is a pretty strong attack to use fresh at Town Hall 11 on 11v11. So we see it all the time in like former TWC or whatever clans are putting on 11v11 content. We're seeing this a lot, and I assume a lot of these might be fresh hits that we see. So they get the scouts so they can, if they're a mod clan, they go do their mods or whatnot, but it does allow us to get some studying on how some of those guys are doing it. And these attacks have a good chance of opening up, taking out the base. Alright, so we had a second attack here. And yeah, this is a Lalo, so two separate styles. This one was one that was almost hit fresh with the same attack style. So we're going to ahead get the baby dragon down and start doing some funneling. Drops a cane and then some wall breakers to get everybody in. A jump spell should lead everybody through to the eagle, which is a very important target to get on any 11v11 hit, because then it essentially turns the base into a Town Hall 10 afterwards. Well, depending on how many expos you take out. But there we go. Gets the eagle down, gets the queen. And I think he might end up getting that Inferno without any help, because the queen's breaking out of the chamber. Whereas in the fresh hit, she did not. Ooh, we just had Blizzard go in and take out an 11. We end up having to change placement wars with Powercock because we could not come to terms with a start time with our other scheduled war because of scheduling the CCL, which I don't know if I'll be recording that audio today, even though I have it edited. You know, because I got like 55 minutes of audio here, and I have a busy day, so I don't know if I'm going to sit here and do all of it. Nice pathing, nice finish here. Great spell usage at the end, but of course Sebastian's just a monster at 11. So love to have him in more emphatically wars as at a Town Hall 11, but he does a great job with Jack Ralph too, and I think there's some Jack Ralph in here. But we're going to start out with In and Out here, and he's coming at this with Bowler Witch, and I think this is the war that I'm starting to cut down a little bit on. Showing every 10v10 when we have a lot of them, and usually Bow Witch is going to be the first thing that gets cut. So it's a very important attack, I believe, but it's also a lot of times very similar. And there's a lot of luck of the there's a science to it, but there's a lot of luck of the draw too. You know, just the attack is so strong that there's a lot of opportunity for it to just bust wide open. And you're seeing he's smart here, taking a walk with the wizard towers, because that's going to be the main threat to a flank. He's going directly after the Infernos. Gets his heal down nice and early. Gets a skeleton spell on the back end Inferno, so that way it leaves the king alone. Jump spell him in. There's a lot of easy 2-jump bitch attacks these days at Town Hall 10, so to get to both Infernos. And it was getting that way before the update, but now even more so. But you see he's got a ton of troops left. His flank is still alive, although the skeletons are getting pulled away, so witches are vulnerable. But it looks like that cannon should go down. It does not go down. So that flank will probably fizzle out on the south side, but there's so much troops left, it's not even going to matter. And the Hound is nicely distracted. Actually, it just comes down to the Queen, who still had her ability. Alright, we have, yep, Sebix. See, this was a Sebastian show. I think I was supposed to call this at the very beginning of the recap, but I forgot. Do I think he 12-packed? I think he may have 12-packed. We'll find out. So we got AQ starting her walk, and she's going to bounce away from Inferno Tower. He thinks she might be getting into trouble here, but she's just going to go take out that gold storage and then bounce back. And this was a behavior we noticed in the earlier hits. I don't know exactly if it was planned to walk like that, or if we had noticed it like out of the initial plan or not. But we get King down. Does not look like he's bringing a Kiwi. We know that there's no small bombs there, so wall breakers just sent right in. And then the second set should be coming shortly. I think this might be a cleanup of Llama. Oh, there we go. This was the change from the almost triple was we sent in some ice wizards to the air defense, because that air defense remained standing that the king just walked past. So we get a second layer wall break. And we do have already a dead queen, it looks like. So we're just handling the pups and should be sending the Lalo. There we go. You want to make sure you got his queen taken care of first. But no tanking going towards that Inferno Tower, because there's no need. But you see everybody just covering everything, making sure all the defensive arena's taken care of. Queen gets taken out by the Inferno finally, but we still have a Rage, a Heal, and a Haste to go. And I think we should just probably see all those come down. Maybe he swags the heal. Oh, no, puts the heal on the Inferno. Good call. No need to swag it, because there goes that swag wall breaker. And that's a good hit to Sebix. I don't know how we're pronouncing his name. Yeah, Sebix with a 12-pack here. He was a beast. Which is kind of funny, because I think the 11 is technically in OneHive Prime, going to OneHive main for CWL, but this is CCL, so they don't have the roster restrictions that CWL has, because he player family, and since this account was booked for war, or his 11 wasn't booked for war, we got to use him, and I bet they kind of regretted that a little bit, because without his 6-pack at Town Hall 11, there's no way we win this war. I think they'd have had percentage easy. Does not bring an ability on the queen there as she fights the Inferno. Look at those wall breakers go. I'm so glad people are figuring these out, so it's not like a sign of modding right out of the gate when people have good wall breakers. It's not that hard. I mean, go farm. Use them on queen walks on farm and you'll figure them out. Okay. There we go. Here comes the Nalalo. I'm helping to sort of general this war a little bit, so sorry I'm a little bit distracted, but this is like the only, it's hard to get time to sit down and do the narration for these. So, and I don't think I want to be the one of the ones to try to just throw music in the background. Mostly because I'm not totally hip on where to get royalty-free music that just gets flagged on YouTube. Unless I just go and rip music off of another channel that does that. That could be kind of amusing. Good job to Sebex. Hell of a war, man. Ooh, man, why did I let this thing run so long? Should have edited that, but I didn't notice. Tomas getting in on it. We had to bring him up from Fury to cover a spot. Last second opt out. He's usually a 10v11 guy, is what I believe I was told. Look at how many hogs he's got. 37. I have a feeling this was a base that was one of our final triples, too. Yeah, I think so, because I think Blaine was really close on this base. We sent in some Valkyries and the King, and their goal is to go and get the enemy Queen. And they actually get the Inferno, too, I believe, in this one. We send in the Hogs right behind them, so that way take out the defenses there and just push through to the Inferno. Yep, there goes the Inferno. And I think they're going to also get the Bomb Tower, which is huge for a Hog raid. So he brought 37 plus 7 CC. That's 44 Hogs on this raid. That's overkill here. Still has 16 undeployed. Nope, there we go. Still has 8 undeployed. If he puts 8 on that one mortar, that's just smashing it. Because he's only got 3-point defenses to go. Still 2 heals. Oh, there we go. There's a Tesla there. Just completely wrecked this base. And nice split, too. They go right back inside. So no miner or nothing brought into clean. Because that's what we had a lot of. We had a lot of time fails in this base. Black Joe getting in on this with the Valk dive bar. I think this one was on YouTube already. I don't remember for sure, but I think this was on the demo for the Valk dive bar attack. And I'm pretty sure this was a fresh hit. But there you go. See, Queen did a nice job falling. We got witches and bowlers down, so hopefully everybody stops messing around, gets right in that Inferno tower. There we go. Funneling's done. Valks are in. Keena's in. Keena will survive the Inferno because the Valks take it out. They are dealing with a Golem, I think, in there. CC Golem. But look at all those bowlers. And the Queen came back in there, too. So Giants are going right up to that Inferno tower. Which just barely... Oh, no, it started taking some skip damage. But bowlers come in there, finish it off. And that's just wrecked base. It's fizzling a little bit. friendly AQ still alive? I can't see. Yep, there she is. Just wrecked. Getting troops out for war attacks. Had a boner of a 10v11 hit that I should have gotten. This one I think was pretty close to fresh as well from Eamon. I know it was a really early attack on this base. Excuse me while I cook some giants. There we go. But going right into the multi-target Inferno, so it makes this one a lot easier. I seriously don't see any point for multi-targets anymore. But a lot of guys are having a hard enough time with single targets too. So base building is sort of getting there, I think. Either that or the effort's just not there yet. Could be. But it looks like I get at least one 10v10 hit in this power cock war, so we'll see. Oh, did he go? He did. He couldn't have gone already. No, he didn't. Somebody just late to the party. Here we go. Hogs actually this gets close, I think, because they hit a giant bomb there. Yeah, we only got like 3 hogs left. But he had his cleanup down in time. Still has bowlers inside. And here we go. We got Ginger. He was all on board about hitting Sue's. So here you go. With his P.E.K.K.A.s. Just quad quakes us too. Like I said, I really got to look at this attack so or at least talk to him and figure out how to do it. There's the P.E.K.K.A.s already coming in. Bowlers are down. And we send in the wall breakers. Rage helps them out because they target the wrong wall. He was a little impatient on that. A lot of bowlers walk too. But just goes and smashes. Sends in a couple hogs too to trim. So has 2 in a bag. So he's going to send him on his Tesla farm, looks like. And to go trip the bomb, which will save his witches, because that's the real star here. Okay, we got Emmett coming and hitting Lord Byron because we always like seeing Lord Byron get hit. I think that's purposely why I took this picked this attack. Even though I know an Emmett attack is usually a witch slap. This should be the last hit of this war too, I think, on the recap. I think I only did 2 9s. I mean, I try to give our 9s love, but it's getting hard now with 10v10 accounts going up too. And that being where a lot of player focus is. So anything 10 and 11 I want to try to show just so you can hopefully pick something up from it. Because nine's a playstyle we've all been playing for like 3 years. With added bowlers for at least 2. Oh, yeah, I bounced out. So, that's what I thought of that. Thanks for watching, guys.